89.9. We join you tonight from home again. It's nice being at home 2 weeks in a row, Ron, and we've actually got an off week next week, and we'll be back at home right after that.
Yeah, we've got the first home junior high game
next Thursday.
Next week, 7th grade and, I believe, junior high. And so they'll get to play on the home field. But tonight, yeah, we're playing our third non-conference game. We're 2-0 in non-conference. And Melbourne Bearcats here are ranked in the top 20 of the 3A poll of hoops. And Cave City is 2-0, and so we hope again to have a good game tonight. Looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here, Justin.
We are ready as, man, just those white jerseys versus the red out there really just kind of messes with me a little bit. In basketball and most other your sports in high school, your home team wears white. And the away team wears their off color, but in football you wear your dominant color at home, which is red. For us, it's red-white, so red's first. So this makes it interesting. So Cavemen wearing red, as we're not live on YouTube yet. That will start right at 7. Good long kick, and it's fielded, right in the bounce there into the legs for, I believe, that Kenny Stevens.
Yep.
And Kenny gets all the way to the 39 as we now join you live on YouTube, the Cave City School Athletics YouTube channel. You just saw that kickoff. And Ron, my goodness, what a good start for the Cavemen.
Yeah, Kenny Stevens has been really consistent this year for the Cavemen the first part of this season. Been somebody that you can rely on offense, and let's see what we're going to be here on this first drive tonight against Melbourne.
That return took 7. City at their own 39. Barnett with the snap, handoff goes to Walling up the middle. He's going to get a couple of yards on the and I have to say that Melbourne looked pretty good there on the first defensive round.
Yeah, this team this field's going to tear up. You can see it already, and right just after it's tore up a little bit, it's very wet down on that field. There's a lot of splish and splashing, and again, we've had a much needed rain, but it has rained a lot, and so the footing's going to be so.
Francine, that was the Hurricane's name. Yes, Francine has put us in a peculiar situation tonight. Ill conditions, 2nd and 8. Good snap. It's going to be a fake handoff. Levi takes it up good. Not at the water that splashed in. Levi takes it for 2 yards. It's 3rd and about 5.
Third long little read there. I'm trying to see who came across, lost his number, but our slot receiver came in across in motion, and
Malinzik, was it not?
Yeah, Malinzik, there you go. Thank you, Justin. And faked the handoff to him and then ran up right between the tackles. So Cave City's about 3rd and 5 here.
10:36, clock moving. 3rd down, Cavemen in the gun. Here we go. Melbourne pretty well filling in the defense. There's a handoff. Sean up the middle again. He's got quite a few yards and is in the first down. It's close to a first down. We'll wait for the official signal.
I think it's going to be just short.
Maybe the line judge got moved. That was I don't like that spot. Yeah, that's 2 yards short.
Be 4th and 1.
There it is.
And first important call here of the game. We got a timeout on the field. I don't know why.
The white
referee. So
they may be checking the spot of this ball.
No, they're going to let them have a measurement, so we're going to measure it. It's going to be about a yard short, but I may be. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Well, I think you might be right.
And the chain gang running out there. Look at them go.
First Baptist Church. That's first.
Yeah, I think that's Ryan Herndon and Harris right there. This is Jared Harris's very first game running the chain, so he gets to run out on the field.
Well,
so, about a half yard short. So the first big call here for Cave City and Melbourne here for 4th down and probably just a yard.
4th and short. It's going to be inches, we'll call it. We'll see what happens here. On gun position for Jones. Snap. He's going to run himself, and there's a flag. False start.
Timeout, I think. Melbourne called a timeout. No, there's a flag. I didn't know what happened there.
It has to be a false start unless it's offsides, and we'll see what the referee says.
Richard Jones and Baxter.
Yep.
Okay.
False starting offense is 5-yard penalty, so it's now 4th and about 6. So that kind of changes things for Coach Danny Brewstrom a little bit, but they're probably going for it again.
They are. So
Probably going to try a drawing play. We did that last night on a hard
Possibly
count.
here.
Worked pretty good. So 4th down, Jones. They tried it, didn't work.
They're going to quick kick it.
Yep. Oh, it was blocked by a Melbourne defender and picked up at the 48. But Jones is going to tackle him at the 37.
Levi Jones's punt is blocked.
Cave City, that penalty hurt them, and then Melbourne took advantage of the block punt, and so they're going to have great field position here to begin their first series. I believe it's going to be on about the 37-yard line, so a big momentum swing right there, Justin.
Yeah, I hate to see that this early on, at least on our side of things, but Levi had to do something quick there. Knew when the hard count didn't work, just got to go to your next option. That's what it was. So 1st and 10, Melbourne, ball sitting right at the 37-yard line of Cave City. We'll see what they've got going with their first drive here on offense. Quarterback in the gun's got trips to the far side. Good snap, handoff number 8 for Melbourne. We'll check a name in a minute. He's going up the right side. They never turned him in, and he's going to get quite a few yards there. That's Carson Medina.
Yeah, they spread out that defense. I think they had 4 wideouts and just ran a little play off the tackle there and was able to get good yardage.
2nd and about 3 inside the 30. Quarterback number, I can't see his number right now. We'll check it in a minute.
I think.
Number 3, handoff. Oh, he's going to fake it, run himself on the outside, runs over one of our guys, and he'll get inside the 20-yard line. I
think we got a late hit on Cave City, too, also there, so it's going to go half the distance to the goal.
That's what it looks like from here as the referee's signaling.
2 flags come in, so late hit there by Cave City, being a little bit too aggressive there.
Quarterback Wyatt Buchanan for Melbourne on that run. Referee forgot to turn. There it is.
Number 7.
First foul on the Cavemen. And that's going to be half distance to the goal, as you said. They're going to spot that ball at the 15 or so? Or was it after the run?
Yeah.
So
it was after the run. So
it'll be inside the 10.
So Melbourne has really opened up and saying basically we're going to run the ball right now. And they got 2 to the near side, got a slot right behind the tackle.
1st and goal, and it's setting at the 7. Snap. Medina gets around the outside, and he'll get the corner. Touchdown, Melbourne.
Yeah, 3 plays and a penalty, and Melbourne takes advantage of the block punt.
Medina, the ball carrier.
And we've got whistles.
We've got another
everywhere.
Yeah, got another flag down. Let's see what this one would be. It's right in the middle of the field.
Well,
let's see what that may be. It didn't notice it, didn't really see anything. Everything was they waved off the flag, whatever that means.
No flag.
So it looks like Melbourne will line up, let's see, to kick the extra point.
Ventura
number 3, Buchanan's a pretty good quarterback. And then number 8, Medina, man, they've got he's got some quickness to him.
Definitely. We jumped before the snap, and really it's not really going to move them very far. But
yeah, unless they decide to move it up and go for 2. Let's see what they may do here, but I think they'll just let it stay as is, and that's what they're going to do.
Here we go, waiting for the kick. Let's see if maybe we don't move this time. Penalties are hurting us already early in this game. Another flag.
Now we got another flag. Well, the referees are getting their work in this first 2 series with the number of flags. Here we go. Here comes another flag, and let's see what this one's about. Dead ball.
False start on the offense.
False start against the offense.
Come up 5 yards. Let's see if he can kick it from there. That's Ventura, Fernando Ventura, number 4. And we'll see if he's got the distance on 5 extra yards.
Didn't ABBA have a song called Fernando?
Well, maybe, but
okay.
I like to ask my dad. He's the ABBA fan in the family. And it is good. So 7-0 Melbourne here early, 8:53 in the first. And we'd like to take a moment here to mention something pretty close to the community area's hearts. Tonight, our moment of silence today before the game was dedicated to Brooklyn Pendarvis at Highland. She was a Highland student who lost her life in a car accident this morning. And we ask that you just please remember their family, her family at this time, and of course the whole Highland school community. And that's tough. They canceled their game tonight against Riverview after all this, and we just want Highland to know that our thoughts and prayers are with them for sure during this time.
Definitely so. It's a
Ventura
sad thing when a young person
Bearcats.
loses their life, and it definitely affects the family, but we need to keep the school. I've heard, I don't know this for sure, but I've heard she was on the volleyball team. And need to remember her teammates, but remember everybody in the school, and not just the students, but the teachers and administrators, as they here to. I know they're there to help the students, help with their grief and the passing of this young lady.
Ventura going to kick it away to the Cavemen. We'll see if we get a good return on it like just the last time. It's going to be a good kick. My goodness, he can kick it far. And Stevens just going to let it roll into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback for the Cavemen. It'll be at the 20 when we come back out here. With 8:53 left here in the first.
First and 10, Cavemen.
Ron, let's see if we can do a little different on our 4 downs the first round.
Well, I think we had kind of what we wanted. We had that 4th and 1, and unfortunately we had a penalty that moved us back 5 yards and tried to draw them offside, then tried to quick kick it, and it just got blocked, and Melbourne took advantage of the mistake. So I think Cave City's still going to try to, keep the ball going on the ground, and then hopefully that'll open up some passing game opportunities.
So first and 10, balls right at the 20 for the Cavemen. Snap, Jones. Quick screen pass complete to Malenzik, and he's hit immediately, and he's going to be taken down for a loss.
Good defense on that. You can tell they scouted that really good there, and they attacked that pretty good. They were prepared for that. And we lost yardage on that and lost a yard.
Second and really about 11. It moved us back too far, but it moved us back enough that kind of change the dynamic here for just a second.
Right.
We'll see.
That's a play that's worked at times, but boy, Melbourne's secondary to snuff that out really quick.
It's really about how you screen pass, how quick you can get it off, and there's a complete pass for a gain of a yard to Malenzik, and he'll be tackled right at the 20. So we're back where we started for third down.
I'll tell you one thing just right off the bat, this Melbourne defense doesn't miss tackles. They haven't missed a tackle of one. I think Cave City's biggest gain's been about 3 or 4 yards. Well, boy, that's a big key in these short passes that go out for either team, any offense, and you'll see that even tomorrow in college ball and pro ball that you got to make those tackles, and it is. Cave City's got 4 wide, 3 near and 1 on the far.
So they're going to recall it no gain, third and long. Levi going to run it himself. He got through just about everybody. He's actually hit by, looks like a safety, and that'll be a gain of 7 or so on the play. It brings up 4th down and probably about 4.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to punt it. And the first 2 plays and their defense really did set the tone. But good run there by Levi Jones.
Clayton Walling went back to punt it away for the Cavemen with 6:57 to play here in the first. Let's see if we can actually get a little distance on this punt this time. Snap was good. Clayton gets a good leg on it. It's going to take a big old tumble at the 50, right at the 50. Melbourne touched it, and it hit the leg of the Melbourne
they got
Turner.
it. I thought maybe Cave City got it there, but he recovered it.
We did too, but it's going to be Melbourne football, but it's going to be on the Melbourne side of the 50 this time.
Yeah, he probably should just let that thing just go. I know it with this field the way it is, it wasn't going to roll too far, and plus that ball when it hit, it's wet, and but Melbourne has the ball again. What'd you say on their 44? Looks like 43, somewhere around there.
43 and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
Melbourne in the gun. Here we go. Let's see what our defense can do. Our defense has been the story this year. Snap. It's a fake handoff. Wants to throw. Got a man complete to the tight end, it looks like, and he's going to get the first down at the 45, and
yeah, but he threw that ball. Cave City dropped back in the zone, and he found his tight end coming across the middle, and so they complete their first pass of the night.
That moves the chains. First and 10. Ball's going to be at the Cave City 42-yard line, or 43, whichever angle you've got here. And at this point, that grass starting to get torn up. We're not going to be able to tell what's what in about 10 minutes. Handoff goes up through the middle for Medina, and he gets a gain of about 7.
Yeah, it looks like number 65, Max.
With the tackle.
Trago, there we go. Trago was on the tackle there.
I didn't know he was talking about. I just heard the number, and I was like, that's Trago.
65.
Robinson out there. He's been the standout the last 2 weeks on defense also. Third down, Melbourne.
No, it'll be second
it should be
down.
second.
It's second down, yeah. Yard marker's wrong.
Quarterback wants to throw. Buchanan looking downfield, and he's got a man complete at the 20, and he'll go out of bounds right after the catch, so that'll be enough for a first down.
One thing they're doing with their quarterback is they're rolling him around there. Well, it looks like we may have a timeout.
We got a flag.
All right, we got a lineman down the field there. And so that should be about a 10-yard penalty. What that means, folks, is on a passing play, they've got to stay within on the line of scrimmage. If they go downfield, on a passing play, blocking, it's not. It becomes a penalty. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So that neglects the pass play.
5.5 to play here in the first. Second and 9, Melbourne. Ball setting at the Cave City 41. Snap. It's a quarterback keeper up the middle.
Wow.
And he's going to get the first down. He lunges forward. Pulled a Sean Walling there.
Yeah, that's that read option there. It's where the quarterback kind of puts the ball in the belly of the running back and looks for that end. And if that end stays out, the quarterback keeps it. If the end crashes inside, he gives the ball to the running back, and so a great read there by the Melbourne quarterback.
Clock moving, 5:09. First and 10, Melbourne at the 29. Cave City 29, they're moving right to left. Snap's going to be a handoff this time to Medina, and he's going to get another first down as he's tackled by a couple of cavemen.
Right, trying to see who's getting up there, if he'll turn around.
Max Trago and Christopher Robinson in on the tackle.
Yeah, Jones is down there also with, in on the tackle there too. But boy, they're getting chunks of yards in their running game.
They're literally looking like us the last couple of weeks.
Right,
just moving the ball well.
Getting a lot of yardage. It's about don't know exactly what they're going to do, but man, whether they're running or passing, they've thrown the ball a little bit, but man, their running game looks really sharp tonight.
First and 10, balls at the 15. Snap, running himself. That is a good stop by the caveman. Only a gain of about 6 for Buchanan.
Yeah, Matthew King there on the stop.
Matthew King with the tackle.
Matthew King doing some things tonight too. We said his name a lot last week also.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Walling, not said it too much tonight yet, but he was a player of the game last week. So our MVPs. We'll see kind of what plays out here as the Cavemen defense back on their heels again with 11 on the play clock. Melbourne just now running in the play, looks like, by Buchanan. 3, 2, they get the snap, going for the end zone. I can't see, Ron.
No, they're going to call pass interference on us there. I can't believe they called that there. They were just running an 87, their tallest player, and just kind of throwing it in the corner of the end zone, having him to go up, but they're calling pass interference on Cave City in the end zone. I'd be half a distance to the goal and an automatic first down. First down and goal will be Cave City.
Well, I couldn't see it from the corner in the booth here.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't want to.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Yeah, it'll be all right. First and goal, Melbourne. Caveman defense has been able to stand up their opponents inside the red zone the last couple of weeks. We'll see if we can do it again here. Snap. It's a handoff right up the middle. He's going to get through everybody. When I say he, I'm talking about Medina.
Yeah, he did score.
Touchdown, Melbourne.
So Melbourne marches down the field the second time, and boy, everything's rolling for them right now.
3:31 left in the first. 13-0 your score. Ventura going to try the point after kick here. As we wait for that to be set. And here we go. Wait for the snap. Snap kind of rolled on the ground, but
they still got it off.
Yeah, Ventura still kick it. So 14-0 here in the first. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cave City High School football on Caveman Radio.
Greens Tax and Financial Services, LLC, 48-5 North St. Louis Street, just north of Batesville, offers you tax and financial services for both personal and business. Their number is 870-793-2155. Greens Tax and Financial Services would also like to remind you that during the school year, flashing red means kids ahead. Please be mindful that when school bus lights are flashing red, they're picking up or dropping off our children. So come to a complete stop. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. From Greens Tax and Financial Services in Batesville.
Ventura will place it on the tee for the Bearcats.
This is Coach Travis Stewart. Thank you for listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
Back here in the cave, Kenny Stevens back to receive. He's back to receive.
Well, that's okay. Receive. That's a new word.
It is.
Kenny Stevens receiving.
Well, if he runs this back for a touchdown, we'll call it receiving from now on, I promise. And I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
That'd be just fine.
That'd be fine.
3:31. Ventura going to kick it off for Melbourne. Here we go. To the cake. Good. Nah, he just put a leg in all of it. He could probably make a field goal from right there. He wasn't but about 10 yards short of it hitting uprights in the air. It goes to the end zone. Touch back to the 20. And see kind of what happens.
We need to put some first downs together. We need to just get a first down. We haven't been able to do that in our first two series, and so what we want to do here is let's just get a first down. Let's not worry about it being down 14-0, and I think we got 3:30 left in the first quarter. A lot of ball games still left to play, so you can't get it all back in one play. So you want to just put some first downs together, get some positive yards, get some first downs together.
Band's here tonight. Cheerleaders here in full force. Sean Walling goes to the left side now of Jones. Jones going to take the snap in the gun position. It's going to be a fake. Oh, it is a handoff to Sean, and he's going to battle himself up for about a yard. It looks like he went swimming in that.
Walling, the ball carrier.
Yeah, he made a couple of guys miss. They were there. They were there in the backfield, and he made them miss, but just a short gain there. And I'm impressed with this Melbourne defense being able to stop the run. Cave City's going to have to step it up and make some holes for our quarterback and running back, and I'm sure they will.
Second down, there's going to be another run for Sean. Comes up, well, short that time. He's going to lose what he gained.
Yeah, we talked about one of the keys to the game is get Sean Walling going here, and so far we haven't been able to get him going, and Cave City's in third and long again. And you definitely want to try to get a first down here and try to not give this ball back to this Melbourne offense that we've had trouble stopping tonight.
2:25 on the game clock, 13 on the play clock for the Cavemen. It's 14-0 Melbourne here early. First quarter, 8 now on the play clock, 6, 5. Jones with the snap with 3 seconds left. Jones wants to throw. Might be a good time to do it. And there he does. Finds a man. It's Malenzik complete at the 38-yard line. They're going to say he was down.
No, they're not. He never hit the ground there, so he got some extra yardage out of it. So Cave City, a good pass there by Levi Jones. Great catch by Malenzik. And so Cave City got that first down, and so that'll get them some confidence here and get them going.
Well, it fired the crowd up for that second because it's a full house on the home side, and it's almost a full house on the visitor side.
Well, if we didn't get that first down there, it to give the ball back to them with the momentum that they've got, especially on offense, now it slows that down. And now let's see if we can just get another first down, Justin. Just put the first downs together. 2
on the play clock. Got to get it off. Jones gets the snap. Going to be a handoff. Sean comes around the outside.
Man,
he is pulled down from behind. It looked like a horse collar from here, but May not have been. There's a flag from the middle guy, middle referee.
I don't know where that came from or what it's about. I don't know what's going on, but, man, they are definitely keying on Sean Wallen.
There was some extraness going on in there, personal foul.
Man, unsportsmanlike conduct against Cave City, and, man, does that hurt. Does that ever hurt?
It really does.
Yeah, because that's 15 yards, and that's going to make it first down and 25. Boy, I'm just going to say that hurts. That really hurts.
Well, no, it's first down and like 40.
Well,
look where they spotted the ball. I don't understand.
I guess it was from the spot of the foul, but I thought it would be from the line of scrimmage. But now
it's second down in a mile. Sorry.
Dead ball.
Yep. Screen pass complete to the far side. That is Sean, and they've tackled him for a loss. And there's a late hit after the whistle. And there's that flag.
There's a little extracurricular activity going on. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. That's unsportsman there. I don't know if that will be a first down or not.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, which is Melbourne.
That'll be
15-yard penalty.
Is that a first down or is that it's a dead ball? Will it be second down again?
I can usually tell you on this stuff, but right at this moment I can't tell you.
I don't know. Hopefully we'll.
Usually the white hat will signal or say if it's automatic first down, but he didn't notion to anything.
No.
So it's third down according to the side marker. Ball is setting on the 37 of Cave City. Third and about 15 now. Melbourne is crowding that neutral zone. Kind of looks like they're offsides a little bit, but maybe not. Pass over the middle, complete to Malinzik, and he's hit immediately in the air, but that's a good catch, good throw. Malinzik is getting beat up on his throws or catches.
Be interesting call here. It'll be fourth down and about 8. Be interesting to see what Cave City does here.
We've got some of the momentum right now. Might as well capitalize on it. That's what Coach Danny Brewster, I think, is kind of looking for. We got 23 on the play clock.
Yeah, we got to have a fourth down and 8 play because again, if they get us stopped, we
on our heels again.
On our heels again. So. But we've done well with our passing game. I don't think there's been an incompletion one.
6 on the play clock, 4 now, 3:20 on the game clock. 2, we're going to get the snap off, and Jones wants to throw. He's under some pressure, finds Malinzik at the 42. Malinzik is going to have to bury it.
No.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Cavemen, but you're right. Levi and Camden have connected this whole time, and Levi and Sean have too. Not a missed throw.
Yeah. Now getting back to the offenses, they're really clicking. Melbourne's offense is really clicking. So we really need a defensive stand right here. With 10 seconds left in the first quarter, we're down 14-0. But boy, do we need a defensive stand right here not to get down 3 scores.
20 on the play clock. First and 10, Melbourne on the Cave City 44. Melbourne in the gun. That's going to be Buchanan. Medina to his right. Man in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep handoff to him, and he's going to – good night. What a hit by the Caveman. Ball thought come out.
I thought it did too.
I don't think it did, and that's going to be Tanner Williams on the carry.
I think that's going to be the end of the quarter.
End of the first quarter, Seth Walling with the tackle. It's going to be second down and about 3 when we come back in 1 minute. You're listening to Cave City High School football. It's 14-0 Melbourne, back in 1.
Foothills Fine Foods in Calamine with dine-in or takeout Monday and Tuesday 11 to 4 and Wednesday through Friday 11 to 7. They feature house-smoked barbecue for nachos, sandwiches, and family packs. They have hot honey chicken and shrimp, smoked brisket, and smoked chicken specialty sandwiches. Foothills Fine Foods offers hand-dipped fried chicken, Philly cheesesteaks, and homemade chili. Catfish Fridays every Friday with all the fixins, and for dessert, fried pies and funnel cakes fresh to order. 2468 Highway 115 in Calamine. Foothills Fine Foods, 870-528-0052.
Cave City Auto Parts, 301 North Main, your bumper-to-bumper authorized parts dealer. Open every Monday through Friday, 8 till 5:30 and 8 until noon 30 on Saturdays. They carry mower belts, blades, spindles, batteries, oil, and filters for mowers and ATVs. Mower, tractor, and ATV maintenance needs are found at Cave City Auto Parts as well as medium and heavy-duty truck parts. That's all of your auto part needs at Cave City Auto Parts, bumper-to-bumper, 301 North Main.
Hey, this is Gary. I'm the defensive coordinator for Caveman Football, and you're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
12 minutes on the clock, second quarter about to begin as the Cavemen are on defense again here after the turnover on downs and a 7-yard run by Melbourne. And it's 2nd and 3. The ball sitting right on the Cave City 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Trips to the far side. Buchanan in the gun. Waiting for a snap. 10 on the play clock. We're going to go now. It's going to be a quick screen pass. And it's complete at the 40. And they're going to get the first down just barely. Cavemen did a good job covering that.
Yeah, right inside the 35. Good coverage there, but they got enough for the first down.
First and 10, ball setting at the 34-yard line. And Ron, for the amount of rain and the field being tore up like it is right now, we can still amazingly see those numbers and lines.
Yeah, it's still it's holding up better than I thought it may have been at the beginning of the game. It's holding up better.
Just needed a little extra rain to it. They cut the water off early this week just because. Handoff up the middle. Medina gets about 7.
Yeah, they're still getting chunks of yardage there. And, again, you got to give credit to Melbourne and their offensive line. And they've got some talent back in the backfield with their quarterback and running back, definitely, and their skill position with their receivers. So you're looking at a very good Melbourne team right here.
11:02 to play, second quarter. It's 14-0 Melbourne. 2nd and 4 at the 28. Melbourne in the gun. Trips to just 2 receivers to the near side. And it's going to be a pass play. He's wanting to throw it over, and it's complete at the 14 or 15. And Seth Walling's going to run him out of bounds.
Another good throw there. This offense is rolling. I'm not trying to compliment. I'm doing my best trying, but I don't know what else you can say. There's nothing that they've tried that hasn't worked. I'll just leave it that way right now. And Cave City, I know, is trying to make some adjustments to try to slow them down, but so far we just haven't been able to.
It's kind of like I've learned in all my radio years, Ron, 17 years of sports broadcasting. Sometimes the other team does things right, even if they're against you, and there's the option pitch. And for Medina, he's going to get right in. I don't know how he got through all of our defenders, but sometimes you just give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Touchdown Melbourne, that was a good play.
Yeah, good play, and Cave City's definitely back on their heels now, and this Melbourne team is going to come in prepared to play ball tonight.
I'm a little surprised that it is the score it is right now at this point, but things could change pretty fast. I do understand that.
Still kind of hoping. Yeah, still a lot of time left. Still a lot of ball left. Still a lot of time left.
Kick is good. It's 21-0 Melbourne, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout and bring the next kickoff to you. We're right here on Caveman Radio 89.9 and Cave City Athletics YouTube.
Busy Bee Designs with unique personalized gifts, keepsake blankets, custom embroidery on t-shirts, hats, jackets, caps, bags, and more. Your business logo, personal, promotional, or even funny message on most any fabric item. Busy Bee has screen printing as well. Busy Bee Designs. Lisa Reschke will work with you on your next project. 5897 North St. Louis, just about 8 miles north of Batesville. Busy Bee Designs. Give them a call at 870-793-2351.
Hey, this is Coach Anderson, your wide receivers coach, and you're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio 89.9.
10:33 to play here in the second quarter. 21-0 Melbourne as the Cavemen still in the huddle. Fixing to come out, though. Melbourne coaches are... One of our former coaches over here is the head coach now, Clayton McWilliams. And then their OC is Kevin McCarn. Jeff C. is their defensive coordinator. And then assistant coaches Dalton Romero, Jared Humphrey, one of my personal friends, and Ryan Hennessy over across the way. I got a lot of family and friends at Melbourne, and this is always a fun time to be able to see them and talk to those folks and kind of revisit some good memories and talk to those people. So always good to have Melbourne around. Ventura going to kick it to the uprights, and we're just going to watch it and hit the back of the end zone. He's gotten farther and farther every time.
Yeah, we hadn't seen any of that this year, that's for sure.
That reminds me of the Harding kicker from a couple of years ago, the one that went and played at, I believe it was Mississippi State or Ole Miss. He went down there with one.
Yeah. I don't know if he's still down there, or did he graduate? I can't remember
well,
how long
ago. That's just been 2 years for us. It was Jonathan and I were on, so it's been 2 years ago.
Right.
And, he may still be there. He went somewhere else. I don't know, but
you
he
never
did a
know
good job.
with the transfer and the NIL and all that good stuff.
That's true. Transfer portal is hurting college football.
Go NIL and transfer portal.
That's right. 10:33. Here we go. Cavemen have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 20. R20. Jones in the gun. We got two receivers over here bunched up, and Sean's going to go up the middle, and he's around the outside. He gets across the 25, now the 30. And, Ron, that's the best run Sean's had all evening.
Yeah. Cut that outside and done. Got outside and finally got Sean some running room there. Give credit to the offensive line there, setting the edge there so he could get outside.
They're going to spot him out of bounds at the 28-yard line, that's fair. It's 2nd down and 2, so a gain of 8. And that gives us a little bit of breath right there.
Yeah, that's like 2nd down 2 better than 2nd down and 9 or 10.
Amen. Jones. Snap from Barnett. Dakota doing a good job. Jones has immediately hit the line of scrimmage. Now we got flags coming from the sideline over here.
That may be a face mask. That may be a face mask.
We'll find out real quick here. Whitehat got their microphone tonight, so we can hear most of the time what's going on.
They waved the flag. So, okay. Thought maybe that'd be a face mask, but it wasn't. They picked up the flag.
We kind of needed that flag. We lost a couple of yards on the play. They hit Levi. Sorry, 3rd and 4. They hit Levi immediately is what I was going to say. Anyway, clock moving, 10:16 to play, 2nd quarter. We're in the huddle. Stayed in the huddle for quite a long time tonight. I know there's no hurry up.
No, we're still fine on time. Inside of 10 seconds, but we still ought to be pretty good.
4 on the play clock. Here we go. Jones gets everybody set, and he's going to get the snap. Good blocking from his O-line. He gets a little bit of room over here. Going to run, get a block ahead of him, and he's going to meet at the 25 and gain a yard. I thought he was about to turn that upfield a little bit. He had a good blocker in front of him. But
be interested to see what happens here. Kind of in no man's land, but 4th down and 3 on your own 26. It's, you kind of want to go for it, but then again, if you don't make it, boy, you're giving Melbourne another opportunity, and you're really digging yourself a hole. But we're going to go for it here.
Well, why not? Just, you know what I mean? I'm for it.
Yeah, we've got 3 wide, four out again.
Our
we got a false
timeout.
start. No, we got a false start.
Try to get the timeout and can't get it. Delay of game for the Cavemen, and that's going to make the punt team come out.
Yeah, the false start now. We're going to punt it away. So whether we tried to draw them off sides there or whether we were going to run a play, we'll never know. False start.
Play clock run out of time, and there we are. So 4th and 9. Clayton's going to have to punt it away. Hopefully he gets a good hold on the ball this time. There you go. Good snap. Kick is pretty high. That one's end-over-end high kick, and it's going to literally hit at the 34 and bounce, and we're going to touch it, and Melbourne's going to have really good field position again.
Yeah. They've had, I think, other than one drive, they've had their field position in our territory other than one drive. So Melbourne has a chance really to put Cave City in a hole here.
1st and 10. Melbourne. Ball's at the Cave City 33. Whitehat discussing something with one of the other officials, and they're going to get in place and rock on with it. Maybe he's just saying, hey, watch XYZ over here. Never know. Clock at 8:55 here in the first half. First and 10 Melbourne, shotgun position. We've seen a lot more offenses running that here in high school. I love it myself. If I had to pick one, that would be it, and that's a run for Medina. Gets a gain of about 6. He gets across the 30 to the 29. Actually, that was somebody else.
Yeah.
Gillihan, Ty Gillihan.
Yeah, Robinson there on the tackle. They've been running away from him tonight. They almost look at what side he's on, and they've been running away from him, and he came from the other side and made that tackle tonight.
Brock Smith, one of the newcomers the last couple of years to football. He's done a good job. He's done well. Clock moving 8:20. Snap. Quarterback going to keep it. That's
good play there.
Buchanan, and we're going to find him, stuff it out for a loss. Matter of fact, Ron, I think you consider that a sack.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to see if he'll turn around. That's Matthew King on the tackle.
Max Trago.
Max Trago.
Also down there. Robinson was coming in behind, but Robinson was playing on his far side, that place on the left.
29-yard line.
The left side, so he had to catch up to that one. But he can. Handoff back to number 6. That is Ty Gillihan, and he gets a gain just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and short.
Well, we got a flag, Justin. Another flag. A lot of flags going around tonight.
I see it right at midfield, or right in the middle of the line of scrimmage.
What we got here.
Wave of, well.
Oh, what?
Chop block. Is that
Against
what that is?
us.
Against us.
Wow, we get him stopped. Wow, that's a rare call there. So Cave City gets a stop, and again another penalty puts actually helps Melbourne get the first down. So we finally get the defense adjusted and make some stops, and penalty hurts us.
You know, we had a crew last year do that. They called 4 of them in a game of ours, and that was the only time we ever saw it before and after that game till now. Wants to throw, finds the end zone, got a man, but we're right in front of him. He's caught it.
He caught it, touchdown. That was a great catch. And great really coverage, but a great catch there by the Melbourne receiver.
Clayton was right there in front of him. Yeah. I mean, he had him all day.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that was, but he ain't turning around. But now Melbourne's up 27-0 in the second quarter, and Cave City's just going to have to take a deep breath here. They just got to take a deep breath and just settle down. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry. Take a deep breath, and still time here, but going to have to get some points on the board.
Kick is good. It's 28-0. We're back in 30 seconds on Caveman Radio.
Cave City Pharmacy at 301 South Main in Cave City has been serving Cave City and the surrounding area for over 60 years. Cave City Pharmacy is open weekdays 8:30 until 5:30, meeting your prescription needs at 283-5589. They have a variety of gift ideas along with case knives, Melissa and Doug toys, and more. Most insurance providers are accepted at Cave City Pharmacy, 301 South Main, where Jenny Davis and the staff are providing all of your immunizations. They also sync prescriptions. 283-5589. Cave City Pharmacy. In Cave City since 1962.
This is Coach Salas. I'm the linebackers and fullback coach. You're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
7:24 to play here in the second. Cavemen run on the field to receive another kickoff. Sean Walling going to be back this time, and really, honestly, Ventura's just going to kick it into the end zone. So, of course, I mean, he might get a short kick out of it. You never know. But
never know.
That's his tendency,
his
at
leg
least.
may get tired.
You never know. Although it's been getting stronger every kick so far. We'll see what happens here. He's back far enough to kick it to the moon, and he does again, and it's gone to Batesville. Actually rolls out of the end zone and goes to the track. So it literally did go almost to Batesville. 7:24 on the clock. Cavemen coming out 1st and 10 from the 20. And I think that's really the worst part of it all is they're having to start at the 20. We're not getting a chance to run it back because he's kicking it so deep. That's their MO.
Yeah, and that's one advantage having a really good kicker that can put something down the down the field, it puts the offense starting from the 20. And but Cave City has got to put together some first downs here and get something positive going.
Here we go. Shotgun for Jones. We've moved the ball well throwing it, but penalties have hurt us. And just lack of, like that right there, just not being able to run the ball. They took Sean out of it.
Yeah,
that's a loss of one.
Yeah, they're making sure that Sean Wallen is not going to hurt them tonight.
With the tackle, second down, Cavemen.
And clock moving, 7:05. 28-0 Melbourne, second quarter. Second down and 11. I am impressed how the crowd is, though, tonight. After the rain and after the wet seat, somebody's got a wet behind right now out there.
Good crowd on both sides.
They've really come out for this one, and they always do. It's a good night for football usually. Jones got time, wants to throw, got a man, but it's intercepted at the 38, and we literally just picked him up and put him on the ground now as the defender. He had, wasn't Malenzik. Who was that? Clayton Walling?
I don't know. I don't know who tackled him. There were several players around there for both teams.
I was talking about the intended receiver. It was not. I know it wasn't Malenzik.
I couldn't tell. There's a lot of white shirts around there. I know that much.
There was. It went right over his hands, though. And Melbourne guy was right there. Actually, matter of fact, interception, I think it surprised him, too, because he had his left hand up, and it kind of hit his hand, and then he just kind of come down with it.
Yeah.
And
so a turnover by Cave City. We've had a block punt and now an interception. And, man, just don't want to give the ball back to this offense.
Snap coming. Well, said it was. 6 now on the play clock. There it is. It's a fake. It'll roll out. Buchanan throws it toward the corner. And have we intercepted it? We have. Oh, no.
Good defensive play there by Kenny Stevens, though. Man.
I'll have to watch that on video. I'm pretty sure we had that in the air.
Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, it was on the far side of the field, but great effort by Kenny Stevens there.
Yes, it was. Good job, Kenny.
Yep.
Second down, Melbourne. That is a good thing out of it, but I'd have took the interception.
Well, Buchanan probably should have not thrown it. He had some area to run there, and decided to try to. But quarterback wants to throw the ball downfield. We've got one guy over here. No, we got two guys. Okay, I see that now.
Well, we got two on the far side. There we
go.
Close, and there's a sack by the Cavemen. That is Chris Robinson in on that.
So third down and long. Need a big stop here, Justin. Need a stop here with 6:05 left in the first half. Cave City's down 28-0, but we need a stop. We had them stopped beforehand, and a penalty gave it back to them. And on that first play after that penalty, they had the touchdown pass. Boy, we need a big stop here. Big play.
Third and long. Man in motion. Switch to the right side. The offense line set. Snap. Screen pass almost tipped there, and that's overthrown.
Yeah.
And brings up fourth down.
I would imagine Melbourne being where they're at, the way things are going, they're going to go for it. I can see that happen. I think they're going to go for it.
Oh yeah. Well, if they punted it right now, if it tours their punter, it's going to be at the Dollar General. So
yeah. Well, from
where they're at's what I mean.
Well, the other thing is Cave City has struggled moving the ball.
Yeah.
And so if you give it up here, it's but you might as well.
Melbourne coaches having some difficulty lining their guys up. They're yelling and screaming. And now the Cowbells have started for the defensive side. Wants to pass. Buchanan can't find anything. And we're pushing him back all the way across midfield to the 40-something. And there's a incomplete pass. And we got a flag on somebody.
No, it's not on us. They had a lineman touch the ball, Justin.
Okay.
62 was the one.
that was who tried to tip.
And you can't touch it as a lineman.
Well, I kind of figured that, but the way it was going.
No, that's a lineman. So it's legal touching by Melbourne there. Cave City will get the ball on the 35-yard line, it looks like there, and with about 5:25 left. So they'll take the play and decline the penalty, and it'll be a turnover on down. So a good stop there by Cave City, and actually we got a timeout on the field.
So timeout, Cave City. That's our first this half, as we'll have it 1st and 10 when we come back in 1 minute. You're to Cave City High School football on Caveman Radio.
The Bank of Cave City has been empowering their neighbors, small area businesses, farms, and Cave City since 1906. They know what it's like to run a small business, as they happen to be one. The Bank of Cave City team knows what it takes to meet the needs of farmers, as some of them have farms of their own. They know that being a neighbor in Cave City is so much more than simply investing money. It's about an investment of their time and themselves into this place they call home. Bank of Cave City, member FDIC.
Doyle Family Dental, 316 North Main, Suite B, here in Cape City, is dedicated to improving and maintaining your dental health. With a professional staff and the latest technology, Doyle Family Dental strives to make your dental experience as comfortable and stress-free as possible. Dr. Zach Doyle and his team are waiting on you at 316 North Main, Suite B in Cape City, 870-916-2315. That number again is 870-916-2315 for Doyle Family Dental.
Hey, bring it back.
I'm head coach Danny Brewster, and this is Caveman Football, exclusively on Caveman Radio 89.9.
5:25 to play here in the second. Cavemen have it 1st and 10 after the turnover on downs. We've got it on our own 35. It's a fake handoff. Levi going to roll to his left. Now he's under pressure. Got to go to the right. Gets a good block, and it can pass complete.
No.
Oh, it's incomplete. Ball come out at the 37. And that's the first incomplete pass we've made all night.
Yeah, pass. Jackson Colvin couldn't hold on to it there, and so Cave City will be 2nd down and 10 with 5:16 left, down 28-0 to the Melbourne Bearcats. But good defensive stand there. You know, the last 2 series, other than that penalty, we've made some defensive adjustments, been able to stop them. Now we've got to get our offense going.
Yeah, our defense looked just like it has the last couple of weeks in that stop right there. So pretty proud to see that, and it's encouraging. Levi flushed out of the pocket. Got to do something. He's going to run out of bounds with it. Takes out Rodney over here on the sideline. Levi runs to the stands, but he got a gain of none.
So they're getting a little bit more. They're getting some pressure on him tonight, and so 3rd down and 10 here.
3rd down, Caveman.
Yeah. So this is going to be the way things are going. I'd say 4 down territory. So you want to get some yardage here. You want to get at least half of it. You don't want to be 4th down and 10. So you want to get some positive yards here, get half of it or more. Or just go ahead and get the 1st down.
That'll work too. Man in motion is Sean Walling. Faked a screen pass. Levi going to try to run it up the field a little bit.
Levi
he does.
On the quarterback keeper.
He got 2 yards from the shotgun, so he lost a yard from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so Cave City's going to punt it here.
Clayton Walling will go back and punt it again. And he's actually had some fairly short punts tonight, but Clayton usually has a pretty good leg in it. And we'll see if he can get a little more time here tonight, or this possession to kick it farther.
Yeah, you may see Melbourne here. I was wondering if they're going to bring the house on the punt, try to block it, and let's see how many guys they've got on the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're just playing a safe defense right now, not trusting Cave City's going to punt it.
High snap, and
there's a flag. That's probably his best punt of the night. But we had motion.
False start. Boy, and Melbourne was right there about to touch that ball.
Yeah. I think the whistle blew in Cave City when they heard the whistle. They just stopped. But you may see them come after this punt now. With it being 4th and longer, they may actually bring some guys here.
We're still waiting on the actual call, but I know it's false start. I mean, just how it played out. I think Coach Brewster wants an explanation. Is that him or is that Coach Ford?
Yeah, we had 2 guys moving at the same time. They line those 3 blockers up, and then one moves off to the side, when he moved, the other guy next to him moved, Justin. So we had two guys moving at the same time. You'll see it. If you'll see it here, especially if you're watching on YouTube, watch the three guys here. Watch what happens here, what they do. There's one that moves, and see, there you go.
Got a lot more room there to punt this time, and Clayton gets a good leg on it, hits at the 46, and going to roll. Yeah, rolls all the way to the sideline on the Melbourne side, and our defense got to do it again here. They did it a while ago, and they're playing like they've been playing all season so far. We'll see if we get another stop.
Yeah, Melbourne's got, again, I think they've only had one series, Justin, inside their own territory. They've been in caveman land on all the other of their possessions.
The rain starts again in a mist form as it's back. Just started, making it a little more slippery out there, I'm sure. And
a little bit more froggy.
Yep. So we're down 4:04 to play here in the second. Man in motion, and there's going to be probably a false start.
Flag on the play.
False start on the offense. Melbourne backs it up 5 more yards. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Cave City, it's going to be 1st and 15 at the 49 of Melbourne.
Melbourne started making a few mistakes and since the beginning of the game, but they can really put a lot of pressure on Cave City by scoring here.
Need it. Oh, wait, no, I meant the other way. We need to score. Yeah, we need to stop. Sorry, I was reading something important there. Handoff goes to Medina, and he's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage by a host of cavemen. We'll see who exactly. Christopher Robinson. I kind of assumed that. Christopher, he's all over the place and has been for a long time on defense. As the ponchos and umbrellas come out now in full force. That's one good thing about last night at Melbourne. I was in the box.
That was nice.
I didn't get wet.
Yeah. Well,
but it rained pretty hard.
You would have melted.
It's true. Thank you. 3:20 to play here in the second. Man in motion again. They're doing it the same thing. False start.
Yeah.
That's happened twice in a row for Melbourne.
Two guys moving at the same time.
So second and
false start.
20 now. Instead of second and 15.
Right. And they've gotten a little bit conservative here too. They're not Cave City. When you make some stops, you tend not to continue to push the envelope, and it'll be interesting to see what they do here. It's coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the end of the first half, and boy, they got second down and 20.
Here we go. Buchanan going to run it himself. Get the flag already. It's probably a hold from where the spot is, and Buchanan's going to try to run it up the sideline. We tackle him near the actual first down marker, but this flag's going to bring it all the way back.
We'll see what we got going here.
Matthew King hustling over there for the tackle. False start.
Yeah.
5 in the back there.
Second and 25 now, Ron.
Yeah, I tell you, been a lot of flags. I'm not complaining. It's just been a lot of flags tonight at this ball game. I don't know how many penalties have been called, but I know there have been probably at least over 10, it seems like.
So second and a mile for Melbourne here with 2.5 to play before half. If we don't get the ball back this time, we've got to kick it away at halftime.
Yeah, don't want to give up anything long, so we might want to play a little safe here.
Buchanan gets a snap, wants to throw. Looking downfield. He's got a guy targeted, and it's going to be the tight end again here at the 41. He's immediately tackled, though, by Levi Jones, who gets help up at the sideline, but I think he's fine. I think he's just a little bit disappointed that was caught. And that's third, and they got a lot of yards back. Matter of fact, they actually got less than I thought they did.
Yeah, third down and about 6, it looks like. He had some time there that time also, and look downfield and find his receiver.
Third down now. They've kind of flipped it back over to their side of things. 2:17. Clock will move at the snap. There it goes. Right side, or left side, excuse me. Tried to trip him up. No, that time, and going to be a gain of 2. It brings up 4th and 4 for Wyatt Buchanan.
It's a good tackle there by Kenny Stevens, having a good game. Good game. Had a good kickoff return to begin the game, but having a good game tonight on the defensive side.
Yes, he is. As we're still clicking near 148. Melbourne are going to take all the time they can here, and they're going to take a timeout. 4th down and 4. Melbourne going to talk about it in a timeout with 1:30 will be on the clock when they call the timeout. And there is the timeout, and we're going to take it with them. It's 28-0 Melbourne. We're back in 1 minute on Caveman Radio.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has been serving our community and helping it grow. First Community Bank understands what it takes to help customers reach their financial goals and exceed those expectations. Neighbors helping neighbors and putting you first. The bank that sees this area as their community and they want to be here for you. Where community comes first. First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Cave City Nursing Home offers a variety of services including family health care and Alzheimer's treatment, as well as various activities and social services. Cave City Nursing Home features private and semi-private rooms, exercise centers, garden patches, and many more amenities like food and laundry services, spa with a whirlpool, television systems, computer access, emergency call systems, and banking services. Let their family take care of your family. 442 Taylor Circle, 283-5313, CaveCityNursingHome.org.
This is Coach Travis Stewart. Thank you for listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
1:29 to play, second quarter. Caveman on the field. Defense been out there for quite a while, but we forced another 4th down. And Melbourne, we're going to stay in the huddle so we don't get alluded to what they're going to do early.
See if they're going to spread them out here. Yeah, they're going to go 3 to the near side over here. Have a tight end on the other. Excuse me. Now
timeout, Cave City. That's our second of the half. And we'll take a 30-second timeout this time. Be back in 30 on KVMN.
You've been stalking that game for quite some time. You've spent hours in preparation, the clothes, the gun, the hunting license, not to mention the time and effort. The shot presents itself, and you take it. Your aim is true, and you've just dropped that trophy animal. You need the game head prepared by the taxidermist that knows his stuff. Dennis Smith at Smith's Taxidermy is your man. Everyone from miles around brings their game to Smith's Taxidermy. So should you. Smith's Taxidermy, 10 McLeod Street in Cave City, 283-9848.
Hey, this is Gary. I'm the defensive coordinator for Caveman Football, and you're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
Back here in the cave, and Ron and Rain is kind of, the mist kind of slacked back off a little bit. Still kind of happening, but not nearly as much as it was.
Yeah, I think this rain's supposed to hang around for a couple of days.
Yeah, we got a 70-80% chance tomorrow again in the afternoon, so yay grass. But we needed it, so it's all good. It was dry. 4th and 4, Melbourne. 3 wide out to the near side. It's a snap, handoff. Quarterback going to keep. Oh my gosh, what a fake. That is Wyatt Buchanan, and he faked the handoff with Medina. And he got everybody, including me. Tristan Wiles with the tackle.
Again, that quarterback read there to the running back again. He reads the end, and boy, he read it right that time.
1st and 10, Melbourne trying to hurry it up here as they hand it off to Medina. He's going to be taken down for a loss of 2.
Gage up here on the tackle. Looks like we got another timeout by Melbourne.
Melbourne's taking their second timeout of the half. They got 1 left. We'll take it with them. We're back in 60 seconds on Caveman Radio 89.
Frontier Computer Solutions, building the best computers and repairing the rest in Cave City since 2000. Their staff of certified engineers are able to handle any technology project you may have. 870-283-7044. Hillbilly Wireless offers North Central, Northeast Arkansas, and Southern Missouri high-speed broadband internet and services. 870-283-7044.
Charles Linder's Auto Sales at 1033 North Main in Cave City always features late model, previously owned program cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Linder's Auto Sales also offers light service for your vehicle like oil changes, as well as brake work and windshield replacement. Charles Linder's Auto Sales number is 870-283-5959. 1033 North Main in Cave City. Charles Linder's Auto Sales.
Hey, this is Coach Anderson, your wide receivers coach, and you were listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Second and long here for Melbourne. Ball's at the 34-yard line of Cave City. Snap coming. Play clock at 10.
They
Good
may
snap.
take a shot here.
Buchanan looks for the end zone. Got a guy there, and it's going to be overthrown. We'll stop the clock at 53.2.
Covered there by 22 Seth Wallen, number 7 Kenny Stevens.
Third down.
Thought they may take a shot down there on that second down play.
They're liable to do it again here on third and long just because of the time on the clock.
Yeah, they may. They got one timeout. It'd be interesting to see if they run that read option again, but with the time, I got a feeling they're going to try to throw the ball, but they may do the read option again.
Buchanan's going to run it himself, and he's going to be taken down from behind by Christopher Robinson inside the 30 down to the 28, and they're going to let that clock move for a second. They're not calling timeout. It's fourth down.
No, they got a good field goal kicker.
They do have that. The play clock is in our advantage. It's at 26. The game clock at 33.
They're going to let that thing run down, so they may actually
take that timeout.
Take that time out and kick the field goal. They may actually do that. It'd be a 40, probably a 43, 44-yarder. I think that's what they're going to do.
They're going to take their last time out. It's 1 on the play clock, and there it is, 7.8 left on the field. And we're going to just take a half a timeout here, 30-second break. You're listening to Cave City High School football on KVMN.
Cave City's own hometown furniture store is Orilla Valley Furniture. With full living room suites, couches, love seats, and recliners, and sets and separates. You'll also find lift chairs, massage chairs, mattresses, sheets, lamps, and along with occasional and decorative tables. 421 South Main Street in Cave City. Orilla Valley Furniture has in stock Broil King grills and accessories too. They also have a gift shop featuring Tyler products and Razorback gift ideas. Orilla Valley Furniture, 421 South Main Street in Cave City.
This is Coach Salas. I'm the linebackers and fullback coach. You're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
7.8 to play. Melbourne still in the huddle. Caveman in the huddle. Here we go. We'll see if they're going to come out and kick a field goal. They're just going to.
Here comes Fernando Abba Ventura Ace.
LOL.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
Take
Ace Ventura. Fernando Abba Ace Ventura.
I'm going to take a knee on that one. Ventura going to line it up.
Be a 45-yarder.
Be impressive if it goes in, especially with the field condition and the ball being wet.
He's got
it
the
looks
lane.
Good.
It's good.
Right through the uprights.
It's good.
There's 3 points with 1.9 seconds left on the clock, and it's 20. It'll be 31-0 once they get that up there.
Yeah, they'll Melbourne to keep that in their back pocket for a while. You know, it's Cave City in the past has had good field goal kickers, and when you have a good field goal kicker, it's especially if you get into a tight game, especially someone who can kick as accurate as far as Ventura from Melbourne. You know, knowing you can get a 35-40, now a 45. He could have made that. Maybe a little bit further, but not much. But knowing you can get down to your 20 or 25 and have a field goal kicker be able to hit something if you need it is a great advantage, especially later on the season and especially in the playoffs. And also in the season when you play teams that may come down to the final drive and you're only you're down a couple of points.
It's definitely impressive when you can get something that far out.
Yeah.
Kenny Stevens back to receive for the Cavemen. I've got a feeling that he might not have to here, but
no, we've had one return. That was the first kickoff, the beginning kickoff of the game.
Then again, though, if you're Melbourne, you got 2 seconds on the clock, you kick it right to them, so we touch it, and get the 2 seconds off. But that does not happen. And that is going to be a touch back again, and we'll be at the 20-yard line to start once again, Ron. We've been there all night, it seems like, other than that opening drive, or opening kickoff.
Yeah, opening kickoff, I think we were on about the 35 or so, or something like that.
40. It was inside the 40.
Around the 40, but other than that, after all the scores, we've been on our own 20. And that's a great weapon to have too. That you're starting from your 20-yard line. After every score, you got a kicker who can put it in the end zone, and he's not bouncing in the end zone, folks. He's putting it in the end zone.
Cavemen come out. Malenzik to the far side with Walling. Also, looks like Colvin to the near side. Trips to the far side now. Actually, 4 receivers. Jones. Takes a snap. Be a handoff. Sean comes this side. Nobody saw him but us. He's at the 30. Time expires. And he's going to be wrestled out of bounds. Still wrestling over here in the sideline of the Cave City side. And they're going to clear it out. And the Cavemen are going to go to the locker room down 31-0 here at the half. As we start the Stable Cakery Cafe halftime show. Ron, there's really not a whole lot to talk about on our end other than the fact that our passing has been pretty good on the passing.
Yeah. Melbourne got off to a fast start. I mean, a quick start. And we were down 21-0, it seemed like, before we knew it. And we got one drive going pretty good and then had some miscues and had an interception, block punt. And so, things have some penalties. Even though there's been penalties that's hurt both teams, it's Cave City, one of the touchdowns. Cave City on a penalty and gave them a first down. It would have been 4th and about 4. Gave them a first down. Then they had the touchdown pass. So, you got to give credit to Melbourne for what they've done this first half. We talked about our keys of the game. Justin, we had to. Walling, and he hasn't been able to get going. They've keyed him. They basically have almost taken him out of the ball game. I think he's had one run of 8 yards, not counting the last one there. And then our passing's been pretty good, but their tackling has been really excellent after that. And then our defense, Snickers too.
Two Snickers.
Two Snickers.
Get our order in.
Right, and then on the defense, they've other than one drive, they've started in Cave City territory, and so they've had their heels. But for about the whole second quarter, we've been able to stop them, and other than the field goal, and so there's been some things happen that's hurt us, and Melbourne's taking advantage of it, and give credit to where credit's due.
That's what you got to do. That's something we've learned. Cave City High School band on the field right now at midfield, playing some songs. Wow, blew me away right there with that trumpet, literally and figuratively both. And we got 18 minutes left on the halftime clock. We're going to go ahead and send it across the parking lot for that halftime interview, and we will talk to you guys after that. We'll be back in probably about 15, 16 minutes here on Caveman Radio. We trail 31-0 here at the half.
It's time now for the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime senior salute on Caveman Radio 89.9.
There's a ministry program in Cave City that goes from their table to yours. Stark Stable Cakery Cafe has a blessing plate program where you can help bless people with homemade meals, casseroles, cakes, cookies, and more. Stark Stables Cakery Cafe is blessing God's people, body, mind, and soul. Miss Viva's number is 870-384-4090. They're also on Facebook. Stark Stables Cakery Cafe of Cave City, kicking it in the cave, keeping it in the cave.
Greens Tax and Financial Services, LLC, 485 North St. Louis Street, just north of Batesville, offers you tax and financial services for both personal and business. Their number is 870-793-2155. Greens Tax and Financial Services would also like to remind you that during the school year, flashing red means kids ahead. Please be mindful that when school bus lights are flashing red, they're picking up or dropping off our children. So come to a complete stop. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. From Greens Tax and Financial Services in Batesville.
Good evening and welcome to the Starks Stables Cakery Cafe Senior Salute. I'm Ben Johnson and sitting in the studio tonight with one of our illustrious seniors who also just happens to be one of our Caveman radio students for, about the past 12 years?
It feels like it sometimes.
We're sitting here with, what's your name again?
I can't remember. I think it's Michael Otwell, I think.
Michael Oddfellow, yes. Michael Otwell is here today, and he's also going to be our Arkansas Broadcasters Association intern, helping operate things here at the studio during the football and part of the basketball season. So congratulations, Michael.
Yeah, woo.
It's actually a lot more prestigious than Michael's making it out to be. One, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association sponsors interns, and then they pay them. So you're going to get a check.
I know that.
That's nice.
It is. I just got to make sure the listeners have some fun. You know what I mean?
Right. It's that teenager apathy thing. I get it. How old are you now, anyway?
17.
17. When you hit 18?
April 23rd.
Ooh, so you're going to be 18 just in time for graduation.
Pretty much.
Wow. What are you going to do after you get out of high school?
I ain't got some clue, but mostly I ain't got no clue.
You know, Michael, now's the time to start planning these kind of things.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
I bet your folks are like going, Michael, rapple with the finger on the top of the table there.
Pretty much. I think I'm doing something engineering.
Think you are?
Yeah.
That's not exactly something you just, I'll do engineering. I mean, that's something. College, what are you doing? You plan on going to college, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I think I might go to UACCB and then just transfer to college out in Fayetteville.
So you think that you can do that engineering thing through U of A?
Possibility. Yeah.
Have you investigated it?
A bit.
A bit?
Need 2 more.
You're a bit too laid back for my taste, man. I'm telling you, that is crazy. You're all putting it up to just the last second, boy. That's going to get hectic here towards the end of the year when you decide, I'd rather be a brain surgeon or a fry cook. You know what I mean?
I lost my coin to flip, so
you're letting the coin decide your fate, huh?
Yeah, I lost it, so now I'm just kind of floating.
Well, aside from doing radio, what else do you do in high school?
Play a good amount of tennis.
Yeah, you are on the tennis team. How's that working out for you?
Pretty good. I'm not the best, but it's still fun.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about right there, is having fun with it. Have you done that your entire high school career?
Yep, I have.
Really? Mm-hmm. How long have you been playing tennis?
Since about as soon as I could, end of my last year of middle school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you have been doing it for a while.
I have.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there any idea of maybe taking that on to college?
Oh, no, I am very bad at
it. There's absolutely no illusions there, is what you're saying.
Nope.
But as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Well, that's not too bad. I guess. Anything else? What else do you excel at in high school?
I'd take a good amount of math.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll work with the engineering thing, yeah.
Yeah, taking AP Calculus this year.
No, and Calculus, I'm sure, just no big deal for you, right?
And there's some bits that are, just kind of tedious.
Yeah.
Not too difficult.
I can do it, but it's a pain. People like you that can do math like that just annoy me. I was part of the first class here at Cave City back in the, late 70s that got to have algebra. They brought in algebra in my 9th grade, and I just about beat the book to death. I wanted to learn it, and it just wouldn't click. I did my best. My teachers helped me. They were good folks, but it was just like, just pat the Johnson boy on the back there and tell him he's doing a good job. And that's exactly the way it went, pretty much. So you're, I'm sure, doing a whole lot better than that.
Oh, yeah, I get confused a bit. Current thing we're doing, it's just really tedious. It is a pain.
Well, math is, it's right there at being tedious. That's its job, is to be kind of a pain. But there's a lot of people that really love numbers, and they love to do that kind of stuff. And you're, finding it a bit tedious, but you're still enjoying doing it, right?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it, obviously. So that's awesome. So what kind of engineering are you wanting to get into? Anything specific?
Thinking maybe like a mechanical, electrical, and just about any of them.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Radio, broadcast, television, broadcast engineering. those guys make some pretty doggone good money. I'm talking like, $50-$60 an hour kind of good money. And they get to double and triple that at times during emergencies, like when it's storming and you got to come out and get them back on the air.
Oh, gotcha.
It's some money there. But now that's of course always a nice thing, but it's a tough job. I mean, sometimes you got to go out when it's icy and snowy, and they don't ever call you when it's sunny and beautiful or, nice and cool and crisp and breezy. It's always when there's rain or sleet or snow that's hampering your travels.
Like, why couldn't a slight gust have taken it out? Not the, Category 5 tornado. Like,
right.
Why?
Exactly. But, broadcast engineering is a wide open field, especially in this part of the state, because a lot of the engineers around here are older gentlemen. They're my age and older. So they're beginning to kind of age out. And our engineer here at the station, Mr. Matt Monan's in his 50s, and he's like the kid on the block when it comes to engineering around here. So, we need a lot more people to come in and think about doing broadcast engineering. So if anybody out there listening is thinking that might be a good option for them, call me. I'll put you in touch with Matt, and then you can go from there. But broadcast engineering is fantastic, wide open field, and you're working with all sorts of electronics, and it's a different thing every day. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh, his wheels are turning. I can see there's a little bit of smoke coming out your ear. Oh, my goodness.
You can see it through the hair?
It's filtering right through the hair. For those of you that don't know, Michael's how tall are you?
6 foot.
He's more than 6 foot. You're like 6'1" or 2. You're a pretty big size guy.
Just kind of.
And he's got this giant head of red hair. I'm telling you, you know the comedian Carrot Top, amateur according to Michael here. So, and you have always had that big head of hair ever since I've known you. You kind of cut it off there for a little while.
Yeah.
And then you let it come back out.
Yep, pretty much. It was going like a little bit bad at that time, so I just kind of had to trim it.
You had to do away with all of that and then let it regrow?
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, I'm jealous of guys that can grow hair. That's amazing. The top of my head? Nah. No. I was just like, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate the bad genetics. But you didn't have that problem at all. That's pretty awesome. And it's red, too.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you get a lot of attention from the girls for the red hair.
Not the ones in my age group.
Should we ask, is it the older ones or the younger ones?
Too old.
Well, it depends on how suave and debonair you are. You could maybe work that crowd. What do you think?
Unless I'm going for tips at a retirement home, I think I'm good.
I guess I can understand that. Oh, my goodness. Well, Michael, where do you see Michael Otwell in 10 years?
At this time of day, good enough job where I can take a nap.
At this time of day. Yeah, you want a job that you can take a nap on, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That broadcast engineering thing actually seems to be a bit more up your alley because you're out at a transmitter site. You can take a nap and nobody knows. So
exactly.
There you go. We'll talk more about that. So anything else? Any other big grand plans in 10 years? I mean, you got any future dreams that you could share with the listeners?
Maybe just visit some states, like go to Alaska, maybe Hawaii, things like that.
No, that's not too bad. That's a pretty good idea. Do a little traveling and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dream vehicle then?
Just something good, like off-road and stuff like that.
Just something good.
Something I can afford by then.
Well, that's again an open. That's an open world to you there, depending on what you take. But engineering's fantastic. I know different folks that have gone into engineering, aeronautic engineering, aviation engineering, and those are different. Let's see, what's the nautical, some nautical engineering folks, stuff like that, those specific fields. But there is a lot of work that's wide open for folks that want to get into that. And hey, I met the CEO of Caterpillar a few years back, and they're needing engineers at Caterpillar starting pay of 6 figures a year.
Dang, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's good. So again, they can't find enough people to do those jobs. So if you're interested in doing diesel and dozer mechanics, and that kind of engineering, and there you go. So, well, good luck to you, Michael, and thank you for being our intern this year, and here's hoping that you push all the buttons right.
I'll try.
No, well, as the little green dude with big ears once said, there's no try, it's do or do not, right?
Hope it's not do not.
Oh, definitely don't want the do not. Michael Otwell here with us on the Starks Stables Cakery Cafe Senior Salute. We're going to get you back out to the second half of your game in just a minute.
This has been the Starks Stables Cakery Cafe of Cave City Halftime Senior Salute. We'll get you back out to our game right after these words from Starks Stables Cakery Cafe.
There's a ministry program in Cave City that goes from their table to yours. Stark Stable Cakery Cafe has a blessing plate program where you can help bless people with homemade meals, casseroles, cakes, cookies, and more. Stark Stables Cakery Cafe is blessing God's people, body, mind, and soul. Miss Viva's number is 870-384-4090. They're also on Facebook. Stark Stables Cakery Cafe of Cave City, kicking it in the cave, keeping it in the cave.
Foothills Fine Foods in Calamine with dine-in or takeout Monday and Tuesday 11 to 4 and Wednesday through Friday 11 to 7. They feature house-smoked barbecue for nachos, sandwiches, and family packs. They have hot honey chicken and shrimp, smoked brisket, and smoked chicken specialty sandwiches. Foothills Fine Foods offers hand-dipped fried chicken, Philly cheesesteaks, and homemade chili. Catfish Fridays every Friday with all the fixins, and for dessert, fried pies and funnel cakes fresh to order. 2468 Highway 115 in Calamine. Foothills Fine Foods, 870-528-0052.
Cave City's very own R&K Bouquet, 202 South Main in Cave City, is open every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. They carry supplies for your next birthday, wedding, and anniversary parties. R&K can also help with funeral needs as well. R&K Bouquet specializes in seasonal and holiday arrangements. 202 South Main, R&K Bouquet in Cave City, 870-321-1712.
Cave City Pharmacy at 301 South Main in Cave City has been serving Cave City and the surrounding area for over 60 years. Cave City Pharmacy is open weekdays 8:30 until 5:30, meeting your prescription needs at 283-5589. They have a variety of gift ideas along with case knives, Melissa and Doug toys, and more. Most insurance providers are accepted at Cave City Pharmacy, 301 South Main, where Jenny Davis and the staff are providing all of your immunizations. They also sync prescriptions. 283-5589, Cave City Pharmacy, in Cave City since 1962.
Cave City Auto Parts, 301 North Main, your bumper-to-bumper authorized parts dealer. Open every Monday through Friday, 8 till 5:30 and 8 until noon 30 on Saturdays. They carry mower belts, blades, spindles, batteries, oil, and filters for mowers and ATVs. Mower, tractor, and ATV maintenance needs are found at Cave City Auto Parts as well as medium and heavy-duty truck parts. That's all of your auto part needs at Cave City Auto Parts Bumper to Bumper, 301 North Main.
Walling Drug at 316 North Main, Cave City, offers patients the vaccines for flu, pneumonia, shingles, tetanus, and COVID. They also have free delivery, convenient packaging, and sync programs to get all of your prescriptions at the same time each month. 316 North Main, Cave City. Walling Drug has medication therapy management and can help with your Medicare enrollment. 870-232-0450. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 8 until 11 a.m. Walling Drug.
Hey, this is Gary. I'm the defensive coordinator for Caveman Football, and you're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
The Bank of Cave City has been empowering their neighbors, small areas, businesses, farms, and Cave City since 1906. They know what it's like to run a small business, as they happen to be one. The Bank of Cave City team knows what it takes to meet the needs of farmers, as some of them have farms of their own. They know that being a neighbor in Cave City is so much more than simply investing money. It's about an investment of their time, themselves, into this place they call home. Bank of Cave City, member FDIC.
Busy Bee Designs with unique personalized gifts, keepsake blankets, custom embroidery on t-shirts, hats, jackets, caps, bags, and more. Your business logo, personal, promotional, or even funny message on most any fabric item. Busy Bee has screen printing as well. Busy Bee Designs. Lisa Reschke will work with you on your next project. 5897 North St. Louis, just about 8 miles north of Batesville. Busy Bee Designs. Give them a call at 870-793-2351.
Hey, this is Coach Anderson, your wide receivers coach, and you were listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has been serving our community and helping it grow. First Community Bank understands what it takes to help customers reach their financial goals and exceed those expectations. Neighbors helping neighbors and putting you first. The bank that sees this area as their community and they want to be here for you. Where community comes first. First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Doyle Family Dental, 316 North Main, Suite B, here in Cave City, is dedicated to improving and maintaining your dental health. With a professional staff and the latest technology, Doyle Family Dental strives to make your dental experience as comfortable and stress-free as possible. Dr. Zach Doyle and his team are waiting on you at 316 North Main, Suite B in Cave City, 870-916-2315. That number again is 870-916-2315 for Doyle Family Dental.
This is Coach Salas. I'm the linebackers and fullback coach. You're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
Frontier Computer Solutions, building the best computers and repairing the rest in Cave City since 2000. Their staff of certified engineers are able to handle any technology project you may have. 870-283-7044. Hillbilly Wireless offers North Central, Northeast Arkansas, and Southern Missouri high-speed broadband internet and services. 870-283-7044.
Cave City Nursing Home offers a variety of services including family health care and Alzheimer's treatment, as well as various activities and social services. Cave City Nursing Home features private and semi-private rooms, exercise centers, garden patches, and many more amenities like food and laundry services, spa with a whirlpool, television systems, computer access, emergency call systems, and banking services. Let their family take care of your family. 442 Taylor Circle, 283-5313. CaveCityNursingHome.org.
Good, sorry.
I'm head coach Danny Brewster, and this is Caveman Football, exclusively on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Back here at the half, 31-0 your score right now. And Ron, well, we discussed it before we went to break. Not a whole lot to discuss on the team wearing the white jersey, or the red jersey, excuse me. Not a lot to discuss on the white jersey side, but let's shift a little focus real fast here. We've got some college action coming up for our local guys at A-State and also our home team of the Razorbacks.
Right.
What you got going on over there?
We got Arkansas State off to a 2-0 start. Big victory over the University of Tulsa last week. And they go to the Big House. Play at 11 o'clock in the morning against the Michigan Wolverines, who were whooped. I mean, just whooped by the Texas Longhorns. And I'm not even a Texas fan. It's hard for me to even say that.
Horns down.
Horns whooped them.
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Went into the Big House, and I tell you one thing. Michigan better be ready. Arkansas State has got some players. They've got some guys who can go. And with the beginning season win against University of Central Arkansas, a thriller, and then a 7-point win over Tulsa. And they put together a pretty decent football team. I'm not calling for them to win. I'm not putting money on the game. We put money on any game. But I'm just saying that Michigan needs to be aware of who's coming up there, and they're not going. I don't think they're going to be intimidated what's going on in Arkansas. Tomorrow afternoon, let me see what time. I know they play at 3:15, but I need to see what time they would actually be playing. 3:15, and I don't have my information here like I'd like to have it. And but they play at 3:15. I just don't know what network they play on at all. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up the 3:15 game here against University of Alabama, Birmingham. And here we go. I'm getting it, folks. Just be patient with me. There we go. They'll be on the SEC network against UAB at 3:15 tomorrow. Big favorites. Lost double overtime to the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who's ranked nationally in I think in the top 15.
Didn't have to bring that one up.
And tough game for the Razorbacks. But, hey, and hearing a lot of talk before the season started, they were talking about that Oklahoma State game, and they definitely weren't talking about winning. They just talk about, please just make it respectable. Don't get blown out. Don't, And I know we had some opportunities to win that game. There's no doubt about it as far as doing that. But we got UAB, get some things going, and we got 2 games against Auburn the next week, and then go to Dallas to take on A&M. So those are winnable games, especially the way they played against Oklahoma State. Just want to see them play well. And that'll be at 3:15 tomorrow afternoon on the SEC Network. And they might have to look up Arkansas State and Michigan, maybe be on ESPN Plus or one of the ESPN stations. I don't think it'll be on Fox. That's a early game on it, I believe, is, well, now I can't remember. I just had it and I lost it. The big noon kickoff. Oh, Alabama at Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Don't say it too much. Brandon Haley will come up here in a minute and tell us how to really say it.
Wisconsin and you guys. But
they have cheese.
Yes, they have cheese, and it's good cheese. But anyway, so that's football tomorrow. A bunch of games going on tonight, and so Cave City's going to be kicking the ball off to Melbourne. I know what Melbourne wants to do. They want to get down and get this kickoff down and get down here and score and get it on the mercy rule part of it. But Cave City defense has played well the last 3 series against the Melbourne offense.
Malensic will place it on the tee, kick it away for the first time tonight in this ball game. It's halftime as we end the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime show. Here in Cave City, 12 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Malensic. He's ready. He's going to squib it. Onside attempt, and we got a flag. It's going to be a false start.
Yeah, I think we were offside, but I think they'll probably decline that, Justin.
Or offsides, yes, sorry.
Yeah, and probably decline that, and Melbourne will take the ball there at the 49-yard line on their own 49-yard line.
Well, that was a good job by Melbourne to keep it corralled.
It's almost like they expected it. They had 8 men within 10 yards of where they lined it up at. They had number 6, Ty Gillahan, back there, and he was the only one back there, but I can see them he's going back out there, but I thought, well, let's see what's going on. I thought it was offsides on us, and they got the ball right there at the 49, and I just declined it and get my offense going.
Well, Whitehead ain't ever signaled yet, but he's in the north side of the field, a long way away from anything.
I don't know what's going on.
We're going to re-kick it.
Okay, re-kick.
Pulling off the defense. Robinson and them's coming off. Gage Huff will walk off. We're going to re-kick this thing.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if we do the onside kick again or not.
Well, back us up to the Snickers Peanut trying to sabotage the mic here. As they'll back us up to the 30.
Again, we started off the game and the first half had a lot of flags. Well, guess what?
We started off second half with a flag.
Yeah, so.
Dirty laundry on the field.
Well, it's dirty now. Many flags been thrown. They're going to have to put a little shout on it and a little tide and get them cleaned up for next week.
A 10-yard penalty.
Oh, wow.
It'll go to the 30.
Wow.
Still don't actually have an official call, so we'll go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Or if we crossed the line earlier. Another whistle.
I have no idea what's going on. And I'm not sure if they know what's going on. I don't know why Melbourne would, number one, take the penalty and make them kick it again.
They're going to move the ball to the 35 now.
Yeah, so apparently Melbourne took the penalty, was going to make Cave City kick it again. And so, man, I just kick it over their heads.
Sure, I'm fine with that. Malensic, that's what he's going to do. He's going to place it to the right side of the field and pin them. It's going to be picked up at the 20. The return man on the sideline.
Block in the back.
And there's a flag, another flag. There's multiple flags everywhere.
More flags again. Another flag there.
There's an unsportsmanlike on the far sideline. Every referee on this field has now thrown a flag.
Yeah, there's flags everywhere. I tell you, had a block in the back, probably another block in the back. Had unsportsmanlike conduct against Cave City. And Cave City they've got to watch those unsportsmanlike conducts. That's just really no place for that. No, you got to kind of keep your temper down, keep you cool. I know they're a little bit frustrated being down as much as they are, but that's not the way to start off. So, man, we've got multiple penalties. Maybe they just kick this thing again. I don't know, but, man, there's a lot of flags. But here comes the white hat. It looks like they got it all figured out.
We got unsportsmanlike on both sides.
Unsportsmanlike on both sides, both teams. And that's the two penalties they're going to go with. The ball will stay at the 40. They'll offset each other, so the block in the back don't matter.
Well, I thought he was throwing a penalty for blocking the back, but I guess he was throwing it for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Where he threw it from, though, this sideline, the play was going the other way. It would have been a block in the back normally.
That's what I thought I saw.
Because that flag actually come out just before the rest.
But it wouldn't have mattered. Everything would have offset.
Right.
Now they're discussing again. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I just not say nothing.
It's just been interesting on this crew. I
don't know what they're discussing.
I don't either.
Number one, if it's offsetting, the only thing they could be discussing is that it's offsetting and you have to kick it again. Well, because it'd be like if, for instance, you had a holding against the offense and then pass interference against defense. Yeah, they would offset, and you would do the down over again.
Right.
So I don't know what's being discussed here.
Whatever it is, Coach.
Now they're marking.
Coach B's not happy about it, and obviously I wouldn't be either now because they're marking off a lot of yards against the Cavemen. Whitehead's explaining to Coach Danny Brewster over here. And earlier he got a little.
There was unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides, and now all of a sudden they get 15 yards. So apparently the penalty was against Cave City and nothing against Melbourne. What I'm getting here.
Well, we still don't really have an official call from that. We still have the both unsportsmanlike on both sides.
That's all we've got, and now Cave City gets the 15-yard penalty, which I don't. Again, we're just going on what the white hat told us. There was a flag thrown on this near side, which me and Justin thought was a block in the back. Then there was a flag thrown on the far side. I saw the unsportsmanlike on Cave City on us. I didn't know what the other flag. But anyway, however it all turned out, Melbourne's again in Cave City territory beginning the second half. Now, after all is said and done.
1st and 10, Melbourne. On the Cave City side of the 50, they've run into each other. Melbourne has run into each other. They've recovered the fumble. But it's going to be a loss of 3 yards.
Yeah, that's just bad timing there. And there's no flags. I said it. I just went ahead and said it. There's no flags. Folks, just want to let you know, if you're watching on YouTube, there's no flags out there. If you see something yellow, I promise you it's not a flag. Sorry. I apologize. I guess.
And there
not
ain't
really.
No flag. 2-2. I don't even know where I'm at now at this point. 2nd and 13. Ball's at the 48. Melbourne, he's down. He slipped and fell at the 49, and they're going to lose another yard. On third.
Yeah, be third down. Robinson on the tackle there. In the defense, the last 3 series have really stopped this Melbourne offense, and it's proven again that it's done it before. Our offense really needs to get going this second half.
That'd be fantastic. That'd be awesome, actually. 3rd and 14 now for Melbourne. Ball's at the 49 of Cave City. Snap in the gun. Pressure coming. Wants to throw. It's complete at the 46. We've missed 2 tackles right there, Ron. There's a third one. There's a fourth one. We're just going to knock him out of bounds, Kenny Stevens. But it looks like here's a flag at the 45, and it's going to come back.
see what this penalty is. Dead ball. Well, he held up his hand.
Holding on offense.
Yeah. Well, usually, I don't know. Another flag. But we'll take this.
Are you keeping flag stats tonight?
I've lost. I've only got two hands and I got shoes on, so I can't count past that in my two hands. So I let folks how many know. Unless you want me to take my shoes off and socks and start,
I don't know. I'm not. Both windows ain't open, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I could, but I would prefer not to.
Okay. 3rd and 21, I'll call it, from the Melbourne 45. Defense has caused a few things and done well. Robinson gets through his block, and there's a complete pass to the original line of scrimmage, and that's all they're going to get on the far sideline. Clock will keep running at 10-10. 4th down and 10.
It'll be interesting to see what Melbourne does here. It looks like they're going to send on the punt team.
Be the first time.
Their first punt for tonight.
We were in the same wavelength right there, weren't we?
Yeah.
Brock Smith with the tackle. Good job, Brock. You said that earlier. They've not really went to his side much tonight, and that's right. They
ran away from him on that.
I would too, though. Have you shook his hand lately?
And you're probably going to see more of that. So, trying to stay away, but that helps out because staying away from that side.
Punt was decent, hits at the 25 and takes a Bearcat roll to the 15, 14, 13. We pick it up at about the 13-yard line. And we're going to have it 1st and 10, 9:26 to play here in this quarter, 3rd quarter. Coach Brewstrom's wanting a call from the officials over here on the sideline.
Oh, I think one of our players picked the ball up and they called it dead and probably
didn't let us run it?
Well, no, it's just probably best not to pick the ball up. I think that's what they were
he was talking to the officials. So.
Well, he's chewing on somebody right now.
He's probably trying to make sense of what we're watching here.
But we got the ball. We got to stop.
Yeah.
So that ultimately we got to stop, but we're back down in our territory.
We're at the 14 instead of the 20.
Yeah.
Which is a negative yardage if you're keeping track at home. But we'll see what happens. 9:26 to play, 3rd quarter. Got a lot of time here. It's just 31-0. 3 scores and a field goal. Actually, Go. Run up the middle. Still pushing, still dragging. That's a first down. Sean Walling gets about 13 or 14 on that.
Yes, that's his longest run of the night. That was a little wildcat there. He took a direct snap. Now Cave City's running a little hurry up here.
Jones in the gun. Robinson going to block for him. It's going to be a direct snap. Handoff now near side. That's Kenny Stevens. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to the 28-yard line, but loses a yard. There's the flag.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike, and it's possibly on Melbourne as their coaches were throwing towels over there after the call was made, or the flag was thrown. We'll see what the white hat says. It's a tender opportunity right here.
Personal foul.
Personal foul on White. That's the defense. And that's going to move the ball up 15 yards, automatic first down.
So both teams are really, both teams have hurt themselves with penalties. It's just Melbourne's been able to overcome them. But just kind of, I just want to see everybody just settle down. Just settle down and just play football.
1st and 10, Cavemen on their own 42-yard line. Direct snap, Sean. It's going to be hit as soon as he tries to get through the line, and then he gets backed up another few yards. Again.
Yeah, lost there. So little direct snap going on there. Worked for a couple of plays, but then they snuffed that one out.
It was good to see Walling and Hammock from Melbourne there. Both of them, he helped him back up, and then him and Walling both did the helmet tap to each other. So that was just positive to see. As they'll pull Christopher Robinson to the sideline to get the play, he'll run it in. Robinson is trying to block, make some holes for this offense. He does good at that. We just don't play him on offense much to keep him fresh on defense. 6 on the play clock, 5 now, 7:58 to play in the 3rd quarter. 2, got to get the snap. 1, got the snap. It's a botched snap, though, Jones will be hit immediately. Ball comes out, but he's down already. I thought that was a little rough myself, but
yeah,
the second hit, not the first hit, the second hit after he was down. And we've got an injury timeout over here, so
he'll have to come out.
Yeah. They got him back up, but he's going to have to come out since he stayed down.
Yeah, that'll be third. It should be third down. Third down and long, man. You know, we lost some yardage there on the first. Now on the other one, we lost it. And, again, this game's getting a little bit out of hand, and you almost need to just pull both sides together here as a referee crew and say, listen, guys, look, this doesn't need to go on anymore.
Snap, direct snap to Walling, I believe, and he gets around the corner on the far side, and he is tripped or he slipped one and then right into a defender, so he gets a gain of about 2. Fourth and long.
Yeah, Cave City is sent on the punt team.
With the tackle.
7:05, clock moving. 19 on the play clock.
Clayton Walling will
31-0.
Formation.
Clayton Walling be back to punt it. Good snap. He's going to run it himself. It's a fake. Nobody saw it but us. And he's going to run to the near sideline and try to do something with
like
nothing.
A face mask there.
And they're still shoving over here. Now Melbourne is running to one of our coaches.
There. Someone threw in here. Now we got another flag. Now we got some things going on that shouldn't be going on.
Getting real chippy now, folks.
And this is where we've got to this referee crew is going to have to pull both of these coaches over to the side and going to have to say, listen, this has got to stop or we're going to start tossing people. I mean, and you start tossing people, then things get real serious, but there's no reason for some of that to go on. Now, interesting, will this be a dead ball foul? If it is not a dead ball foul, it should be.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Good.
They call that against us.
Wow.
This officiating crew tonight has been interesting at best, and
wow,
that's all I'm going to say about the deal. So 6:27 on the clock. The officials still hashing something out here on the field. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. But they've got to get a hold of this situation. They're going to have to call an official timeout. They need to pull both coaches over. They need to talk to them about the whole thing and really settle this thing down.
Timeout, Cave City. We're going to take it with them. We're back in a minute on Caveman Radio.
Greens Tax and Financial Services, LLC, 485 North St. Louis Street, just north of Batesville, offers you tax and financial services for both personal and business. Their number is 870-793-2155. Greens Tax and Financial Services would also like to remind you that during the school year, flashing red means kids ahead. Please be mindful that when school bus lights are flashing red, they're picking up or dropping off our children. So come to a complete stop. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. From Greens Tax and Financial Services in Batesville.
Charles Lander's Auto Sales at 1033 North Main in Cave City always features late model, previously owned program cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Lander's Auto Sales also offers light service for your vehicle like oil changes, as well as brake work and windshield replacement. Charles Lander's Auto Sales number is 870-283-5959. 1033 North Main in Cave City. Charles Lander's Auto Sales.
Hey, this is Coach Anderson, your wide receivers coach, and you were listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio 89.9.
6:27.
Yes.
It's still on the clock. Now Melbourne's going to have it 1st and 10 at the
19-yard line, and again, I hate to see the game turns into this. You know, Melbourne's played a good game. Cave City has put a lot of effort in. Man, there's been a lot of flags. There's been a lot of, I can't remember the last time I've called a game and seen this many unsportsmanlike conducts, and this referee crew one thing they're going to have to do, and hopefully they have right here, but one thing they're going to have to do is settle this game down and keep these players from escalating to something that, again, won't be positive for neither school.
Melbourne 1st and 10 on the 19. Handoff left side. No, quarterback's going to run it up the middle. Touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised there's not a flag there.
Yeah, I don't see much going on.
Well, there was, but anyway.
And so
I really think the contact was still intact after the touchdown.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I knew there was a touchdown, but it's just it's the game's just kind of gotten out of hand, a little bit of everywhere, and the mercy rule will go in effect here after the kickoff, and Cave City just needs to get some.
Kick is good. It's 38-0.
It's good.
We're back in 30 seconds on Caveman Radio.
Foothills Fine Foods in Calamine with dine-in or takeout Monday and Tuesday 11 to 4 and Wednesday through Friday 11 to 7. They feature house-smoked barbecue for nachos, sandwiches, and family packs. They have hot honey chicken and shrimp, smoked brisket, and smoked chicken specialty sandwiches. Foothills Fine Foods offers hand-dipped fried chicken, Philly cheesesteaks, and homemade chili. Catfish Fridays every Friday with all the fixins, and for dessert, fried pies and funnel cakes fresh to order. 2468 Highway 115 in Calamine. Foothills Fine Foods, 870-528-0052.
This is Coach Salas. I'm the linebackers and fullback coach. You're listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
6:15 left on this clock. It's third quarter still. And Ventura's going to place it on the tee for the Bearcats and kick it away to us, probably to the end zone again, as he's got quite the leg for kicking.
Kenny Stevens is back for Cave City.
Ventura could probably go somewhere and play some college ball.
Yeah, he more likely could. I could see that happening.
Here we go. Clock has started to run. Both coaches have decided to let it go in the third quarter. And there it goes to the uprights, and it fell about 2 yards short of the uprights.
Ventura's kick goes through the end zone.
So 1st and 10, Cavemen from our 20. Again.
Yeah, this may be a good chance. Well, we're bringing the starters back in. Try to get some positive momentum. It seems like I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to the numbers on defense with Melbourne, but Cave City may have them outnumbered as far as players. They don't have a very deep bench at all. But Cave City, you want to just work on things and get some positive yardage and not commit any penalties.
We've snuck Clayton in over here on the side. Now they're going to move over and cover him. Thought Levi was going to snap it first, though. He may not have seen him coming either. 8 seconds, 6, 5, 4 now on the play clock. There's a good snap. Handoff goes up this way, up the middle. That's Sean. He's at the 30, now the 40. Got a man in front to block, 50, and he steps out of bounds over here at the 47 or 48. And Clayton Walling's down. Clayton is down.
I didn't see him. I don't see anybody
He's right here at the bench. He come off the sideline when he come out of bounds and fell over at the bench.
Okay.
We got players surrounding him over here. I hope he's okay. He's had a sore, kind of a bruised area on his back from that very first scrimmage game. And ever since then, I know he's been kind of tender back there, and they may have hit that spot. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but that's where he was holding that area. So, new life here. We're on the Melbourne side of the 50. We've not been there much tonight, Ron, but it's good to see it now. Good snap. It's a fake. Levi going to run to the right side. He's got room. Now he's across the 45. Hold in the backfield. Levi gets all the way down for a first down, but it's coming back.
It's coming back.
There's a late flag there.
Another flag.
What is the late flag for?
I don't know what the late flag's for. Now, the one across the field from us, Justin, was the hold.
Yeah. So it'll come back. Levi did a good job clearing that out and got a lot of room, and he ran. That line really held off. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, spotted foul. So it's going to back us up. Flags to 44. So we should be at the 46. That math don't math. Yeah, 46. That math does math.
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah. 30. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's 38-0, but 3 minutes is what I was going to say on the clock here in the third. 1st and 15. Trips to the near side, all bunched together, and that's going to be a complete pass to Malinzik. Oh, he slips and falls, but he's going to keep moving. He gets a gain on that a little bit here for the Cavemen. And that'll be
Levi Jones pass
a good pass by Levi.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of that
good
tonight.
Catch by Malinzik. He's had several receptions for tonight.
Second down, Cavemen.
The rough part about it, he's had probably 8 or 9 of those actually complete passes and receptions, but they only went for maybe a yard or 2 yards or 3 yards, so he's not going to have much receiving yards.
No, he had a couple that's gone, probably 7 or more yards.
Second and about 14 now. Snap. Jones going to run himself. Gets a good block. Runs into a defender, though, at the original line of scrimmage, which would be the Melbourne 48-yard line. But that's a gain of almost 4, maybe 5. They're going to help Levi up, but the White Hat calls an official. Oh, they're going to let it roll. Okay. Thought he was going to make Levi come out there for a second.
Third down,
Because, he looked and he was like, he was going to do official timeout. Levi's kind of hobbling a little bit.
Yeah. Here comes Junior Crockett.
Clayton Walling on the sideline. He was hobbling with that leg, so that may be where he was hurting now.
Yeah, and you don't want. He's got his helmet off. He's up. He's doing good.
3rd and 10. Crockett in the game. Good snap. Going to be a fumble on the play. Sean picks it back up though and tries to get a gain, but he just couldn't find anything. Brings it up 4th and long.
Yep. So a little fumble on the snap there. So Cave City will be going for it on 4th down and 10 with 1:16 left in the third quarter. Man, been a long third quarter.
Well, 15 flags will do that to you. 4th and long. We've got 2 to the far side. Receivers actually trips now. Trenton Casey runs over there to join Malinzik. And I'm not sure who else. Crockett. That ball is wet. He's going to be hit hard. They're still pushing him back. The whistles have been blowing for a good amount of time.
And Melbourne to get the ball back. I don't know if they'll get the ball back before the quarter runs out, but looks like they may be bringing on their second team offense. Yeah. It looks like Cave City's bringing on several of their subs. Hopefully for defense to give them some experience too. You want that.
52. Oh, Jackson Colvin has switched to his defensive jersey from his tight end position to linebacker, so he has got the 52 on now.
Okay. Well, it looks like they're going to,
the officials are going to let the play clock expire and then let the time expire for the quarter, which is a smart thing to do. Let everybody get some water and get a rest here before we start this fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. It's 38-0. Melbourne, we're back in 60 seconds.
Cave City Pharmacy at 301 South Main in Cave City has been serving Cave City and the surrounding area for over 60 years. Cave City Pharmacy is open weekdays 8:30 until 5:30, meeting your prescription needs at 283-5589. They have a variety of gift ideas along with case knives, Melissa and Doug toys, and more. Most insurance providers are accepted at Cave City Pharmacy, 301 South Main, where Jenny Davis and the staff are providing all of your immunizations. They also sync prescriptions. 283-5589, Cave City Pharmacy, in Cave City since 1962.
Cave City's own hometown furniture store is Orilla Valley Furniture, with full living room suites, couches, love seats, and recliners, and sets and separates. You'll also find lift chairs, massage chairs, mattresses, sheets, lamps, and along with occasional and decorative tables. 421 South Main Street in Cave City. Orilla Valley Furniture has in stock Burl King grills and accessories too. They also have a gift shop featuring Tyler products and Razorback gift ideas. Orilla Valley Furniture, 421 South Main Street in Cave City.
I'm head coach Danny Brewstrom, and this is Caveman Football, exclusively on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Well, the band and cheerleaders are fired up. Sounded pretty good.
They've been spirited.
You know, we had team meetings today in middle school. First time we have a team for every student gets on a team in middle school campus. Different teams like spirit team, teacher appreciation, birthday, fire marshals, all that. But, they're having a team meeting.
Yeah.
Speaking of teams, we're having a meeting out at the 40-yard line, 45. But what I was getting at was the spirit team had their first meeting today, and I got to hear about it, and it was apparently lots of spirit there in middle school. So love to see it, that Caveman pride. And tonight, a little on the lop side of things, but there's always, we got a bye week next week, and we got Blytheville coming here right after that, and definitely a winnable game for the Cavemen. First conference game of the season here at home. Handoff goes 13 from Melbourne. He's a new body in the game.
Wow.
And he may take this all the way down, and he looks like he's going to go to the sideline to the river at the 2-yard line.
Ever since this field been here, that far corner over there, Justin, has been, when it rains, it's
a lake.
Yeah, there's a little pond over there.
That was Tanner. Is that 11 I said, or 13 that ran that? 13, I believe I said. Forrest Gulliver's who that is. It was a New Jersey I hadn't seen yet. An official timeout, which will stop the clock. I don't know why, though.
Right.
Do you see anybody down?
Over on the far sideline, I think the running back 13.
When he got tackled? Oh, my goodness. They're helping him out. I see now. Okay.
Yeah, he's...
From our vantage point, that is actually the farthest point of the field that you can get from where we are. And
they're helping him off the field there.
That was a wake-up there when it was cold. He hit that water. Goodness.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be okay.
They took the breath out of him also after the tackle, too, with that cold water.
He's dragging one of his legs, keeping his leg up there. Hopefully
he's okay. Melbourne going to, slip and fall near the goal line, and that'll be a gain of none. And it's second and goal for Melbourne. As he tried to turn up field there to get the goal line, and he was nothing doing.
No.
That field is just like you said on that pond over there. I'd say over there, that right on the north end zone holds water at times. We've seen that all pretty much on this end of the field tonight. We've seen a lot of water go everywhere. 10 on the play clock. Melbourne now set and ready. 10:20 on the game clock. Botched on the snap, but it's going to be a false start on the far sideline.
Yeah. Another flag. A lot of flags tonight, but we're past that.
Hey, I'm looking forward to junior high being at home Thursday night.
Yeah, they'll be home Thursday night. I think 7th grade plays before then. 5th grade.
5:30.
5:30, and then after that will be the junior high game. So come out and support them next Thursday. Cave City will have a bye week next Friday night, and then 2 weeks from tonight, Blytheville comes to town. And
bad snap again. We're going to sack the quarterback. Sorry, Ron.
Start the conference against Blytheville, and should be a pretty good game.
Junior high will travel to Blytheville that Thursday before. That is going to be September the 26th. So I'll go to Blytheville again. On a Thursday night. So that'll be fun for Friday morning bus route. But I go to Blytheville on the 26th, then we'll have Blytheville here on the 27th for high school, senior high, as we carry those junior high away games. So we'll carry that one this next Thursday nights. We will not carry. It'll be here at home. But you can watch the Hudl Cam with the video part of it. You can actually do that on the home game.
Okay.
So 4th down, forced by Christopher Robinson.
Looks like they're going to kick the field goal, give him another chance to kick another long field goal here, another 45-yarder. It looks like he's setting up the tee there.
He hit a long one earlier, and he could do it again here. And like I said, that was impressive to me. As somebody who can't kick.
I can't kick. Too old.
My doctor said I'd blow a knee out if I stepped back on a football field, so I went one day, and that was it.
Now we're offsides.
Yeah.
So
that'll move them up 5 more. And instead of about a 36-yard attempt, it'll be about a 31. Roughly.
Yeah.
Roll the clock. Still rolling. 8:10 to play in the game. Snap. Eventually. There it is.
No,
He undershot that one.
Yep. See what have offsides against Cave City again. So they keep moving closer. So it went from being a 45 to a 35 now, 40 to 35 now to a 30-yard field goal attempt.
7:35 to play. Clock moving. The rain has stopped.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Probably it feels pretty cool outside.
Yep.
All right, he's getting a second chance at this.
Well,
Cave City's offside again.
We did it again.
So now that makes it a 25-yard field goal. It just keeps moving up. So it went from a 40, 35 to 30, 34. I don't know. I only made a 14 on my ACT, so I don't know, folks. I just know the ball's on the 15-yard line. Now it's a 25-yard field goal.
They had the ACT
attempt. Yes, they did.
Okay, I didn't know that. Now they're going to get to try to kick it. That's
and he made it.
3 more on the board. It's 41-0. Melbourne. We're back in 30 seconds on Caveman Radio.
Backroads Insurance Company, 8111 North St. Louis Street in Cave City, offers you full insurance coverage for your home and auto. Backroads Insurance can help you protect your poultry farm, your commercial lines, your ATV, and boat, even your motorcycle. Backroads Insurance offers you life, health, and supplemental insurance as well. One place, all those insurances. Backroads Insurance, 8111 North St. Louis Street in Cave City, 870-283-5300, open Monday through Friday. 8 to 4, proudly supporting Caveman football. Go Carson! Go Carson! Go Carson!
This is Coach Travis Stewart. Thank you for listening to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio.
If you're looking for the live stream, my apologies. I forgot to share the link to our Cave City School Athletics Facebook page for the YouTube link.
Shame on you.
That is my fault.
Shame.
Well, we got started, and I just kind of...
Shame.
Don't start with me.
Shame.
Listen, I'm going to make sure you pray for me Sunday.
Shame. I pray for you more often than you think I do.
Well, I know, but I mean like...
Shame, though.
May have to have special prayer. Because I forgot.
I'm trying to look up some scores here, so see what I can find out here.
Let's see. All right, 5:15 to play here in the game, and the Cavemen are going to receive another kick from Ventura.
Osceola's beating Gosnell 25-0. A little surprise there on.
Who is now what?
Pocahontas. Osceola 25, Gosnell nothing. Brooklyn's up 21-7 on Pocahontas. Halftime, I guess. Southside up on Batesville.
We're going to field this, Ron, at the 10. And that's Kenny Stevens looking for a hole. He's got one. He gets across the 20, now to the 24-yard line. And I was surprised as you were that ball didn't go the end zone.
Yeah.
So back to back. Where were we at score wise?
I'm still looking. Newport's up on Salem 30-0.
Oh wow!
They've got a really, really good ball team this
Newport's
year.
the real deal again.
Yeah.
There were many years Newport was a powerhouse over there in Jackson County, and the last 10 or so they've kind of been in and out of it, and it's good to see them doing that again now that they're not in our conference anymore.
Yeah.
Because they were probably about 10 years ago they were in our conference for a short period. But 1st and 10, Cavemen. We got it on the 23. Snap from Barnett goes to Junior Crockett, and he's going to get a couple yards out of that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it.
Still trying to look up scores, so I'm just going to let Justin talk.
3:43 clock moving.
With the tackle. Second down.
Cedar Ridge up 34-12 on Subiaco, I believe. That's what that said. I think they were ahead. Yes, Wolves up, so that means Timberwolves. Subiaco is like I don't know what they are, Dragons or something.
Pocahontas has pulled within 7 to Brooklyn. Updated score on that, 21-14.
I knew that would be close. I didn't know how close. Matthew King, the ball carrier, gets a gain of a few inches. He did try hard, though. He kept his feet moving, but that slick ground out there is just not going to let you get much more traction.
No.
It brings up third down for the Cavemen, 3rd and about 8. Ball's at the 25. Barnett, the center, on the ball. 2:40 left, Ron. We got to start thinking about a Busy Bee MVP.
Yeah.
Crockett wanting to throw left-handed. Gets a receiver, but it's tipped twice and into the hands of a Melbourne Bearcat, and he is going to split every defender he's even close to and finally be brought down by Dawson Johnson. That's the second interception of the night. That was Gillihan on that one.
Camden Malinzik, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom and Dad, family.
They're here.
Has had several receptions tonight, and I think he's done a good job.
I think that was where that was headed, too.
So, I think despite Cave City not putting anything up on the board, that's one positive with his receptions this week. So I think he would be a good one for the Busy Bee player of the game. Good positive for that. So.
I'm not going to disagree with you. He's done a good job. It's hard to catch the ball and even throw the ball on a night like tonight with this wetness, and I think they did a good job, both Levi and him. So give that to Camden Malinzik this week. Busy Bee MVP. He'll get a beanie and his picture on the athletics page as soon as I remember to give it to him. Minute 27 on the game. It's a handoff to Gillihan. He goes to the right side. He could be stood up close to the goal. He's still moving, Ron. He is in for a touchdown.
Wow. I thought maybe Melbourne would take a knee there, but they didn't.
No, they didn't. Minute left on the clock. Extra point try coming. A little surprised by that myself, Ron. I'll just say that. I'm a little surprised by the. Anyway. All right. Extra point coming from Ventura. He's been pretty good all night and hit a couple of long field goals, too. We'll see if he hits this one also. And it's up, and it looks good. He kicked that to the dadgum parking lot.
Yeah.
And it's good. Well, we'll keep it here with 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Because it's going to run out before we get on the field. So.
Yeah, next Thursday night, don't forget to come out and support the junior high. I think this is going to be it.
48-0 final score. I'm just going to say it, 20 seconds left. But, yes, junior high's here Thursday night. We would love to see a big crowd for them because they've not got to play at home just yet.
Right. And then we've got Blytheville 2 weeks from tonight, first conference game. Cave City will get over this, and they got a bye week, and it's coming at a really good time. That bye week's coming at a really, really good time for Cave City, especially after a game like tonight. And that's
what Coach Brewster said. He said we got a few that are kind of banged up a little bit, and not excuses, but I'm just saying he got a couple banged up. And he said this bye week's coming at a good time to be able to heal up for a couple weeks, get a little bit of rest and things like that. So that's good. Both teams meeting at midfield and shaking hands and just taking care of that, and we'll just be done with this. 48-0. Our final tonight's Busy Bee MVP was Camden Malinzik.
Yes.
We appreciate all of you folks for listening. Thank you to our sponsors also, Caveman Radio and Caveman TV and our broadcast team.
Yes, thank them so much for taking time out to make this. I mean, we just get to sit here and talk, watch the game and try to talk to you all about it, and they're the ones who do all the hard work.
That's right. And if you hear one of our sponsors during the game, please just make sure you let them know, hey, we heard you sponsoring Caveman Sports on Caveman Radio. We appreciate you for what you're doing. And, that goes a long way in a community as tight as we are. So that's a good thing there. So with that said, Ron, thank you again for stepping in tonight and being here this year. And we'll get back on the air in 2 weeks. Be on the road in not Gosnell. Well, we'll be there eventually, but at Blytheville for that junior high game, and then back here on that Friday night. So, junior high plays at home Thursday night next week. Come check it out. Watch it on the YouTube channel for the video stream. And you are listening to Cave City High School football. Cavemen go to 2-1 tonight as we look to bounce back in a couple of weeks. See us Cave City High School football on Caveman Radio. Good night. Go Cavemen.
All right. God bless.
Join us every
Okay.